Hey everybody, this is Odd Job Entertainment bringing you another art video. Today we're going to be recreating animals based off of a picture of their skull. So today, this is the picture we have. I had one of my family members send this to me. So I do not know what animal this skull belongs to. And this is the only image I have of this skull. And so using just this, I'm going to take my best guess as to what this animal would look like. And I'm going to take a little bit of an artistic spin. I'm not going to try and make it look exactly like a earthly animal, just kind of like what would happen if aliens several thousand years in the future came to visit our planet. What would they think these things look like when all they have left are these bones? So we're going to start off using a pretty basic brush. I've got a bunch of Kyle's concept brushes downloaded. And he has a really cool one for pencils. So I'm going to use, I think it's this one, actually. Yeah, that one. And that one. Yeah, whatever. I'll stick with this first one. Oh, that's eraser. This is what I want. Okay. So we're going to keep it kind of a cartoony style. We're not going to render this super heavy. And I just want to start adding some details. So clearly this section right here, that's got to be the nose, right? And this looks like it has kind of like a mammalian structure. I say that because of the shape of the teeth. These don't look like reptile teeth. And it's got these kinds of teeth in between the canines that look more like, I mean, I'd hope your grandma doesn't have these kind of teeth, but they look more like what people would have, like what mammals would have. This is me totally untrained in this kind of science, but giving it a best guess. So let's try drawing kind of a nose here. So let's do something like that. Let's give it some lips. And I can only imagine that an animal like this would be baring those teeth, right? I mean, want to be intimidating. And let's see. I mean, the eyes have got to go here-ish. Kind of a weird socket. It doesn't look like what you'd find on like a person. So it's kind of difficult to tell like how they'd be placed. Like, how does that bump come into play? I bet that'd be kind of like uncomfortable, maybe. Let's assume that this is like a brow structure. Yes, that's looking kind of like an eyebrow. Maybe I'll just like round off this part. That doesn't really look like what I don't know what to do with the spike here. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Maybe there'd be like a bunch of fat or muscle hanging out here. This kind of looks like a lion skull. Again, I don't know what these are. I just, my family member sent them to me so I could do this little challenge with you guys. Let's do a little bit of that. So my family members are keeping track of the drawings I'm doing. They know what animals these skulls belong to. But like I said, I do not. So I am learning just along with you guys. Sure you guys remember seeing pictures of dinosaurs with like they looked totally reptilian in all those picture books we had. And apparently, from what I was hearing, they're actually like covered in feathers, which it's kind of weird to me. Like just imagining this T-Rex, because like I grew up watching Jurassic Park, and so it's like this T-Rex running around with chicken feathers on it. Just doesn't look right. But we weren't there. So maybe that is what it's supposed to be like. So if I think that this is kind of like some sort of cat, it has like a little crease there. Give it some spots to signify where the whiskers might come out. Let's see. It needs eyes. Like, I know it needs eyes. Just like, how do we put those on there? It feels like there's like a big part of the skull missing, right? I mean, like, there's all this empty space. I have no idea how this is supposed to go together. I mean, I kind of get mountain lion vibes from this section here, but this top is totally throwing me. I have no idea what this thing is supposed to look like. Let's just add more bulbous shape to it, I guess. Let's give it some ears, keeping with the feline theme. Give him some kind of rounded ears like that. Let's see. Let's kind of just finish off that shape there. I didn't want to do that. Let's darken the nares, the nostrils. All right. And still needs eyes. All right. I'm going to pull these brows lower. I'm going to erase these things. And I guess the eyes would have to be just like sitting in this empty spot here, right? Shoot, what do a mountain lion's eyes look like? Because that's what I'm thinking this is. It looks like a mountain lion to me, especially now. I mean, let's see. Mountain lions are predators. They hunt in the high desert here, like here in Utah. So there's not a ton of grass. Grass is usually like for smaller cats that hunt in grass. So I would assume round pupils then. I mean, this is according to a Frank One's video about cats where he talked about their eyes a little bit and their killer instincts. So let's just give them round pupils. And let's just finish off by giving him an iris. I feel like this guy ought to be hairy. So we're going to just kind of break up my lines here. I'm not going to spend a ton of time rendering this, as you may have already clued in. So I just want to give the impression that this guy's hairy. And like, I feel like there's a dome there. Then there's this spike in the back. What would the spike be for? Maybe it does just go more like that. Okay, that gave him a yarmulke. We need to fix this. Not that yarmulkes are bad. It's just never seen a mountain lion wear one. So maybe it's just shaped like that. Maybe it's just more rounded. which I guess could make sense because like mountain lions are supposed to have like really powerful head and neck, right? So maybe there's just like a bunch of muscle that kind of like sits in here like that. Maybe. Big long teeth. He's kind of got teeth all in the middle. He's baring his teeth. Let's see what we got. All right. All right. I can kind of see it. What do you guys think? Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's a squirrel. It could totally be a squirrel now that I look at it. Like if you just look at the drawing I've got, shorten the teeth a little bit or like make them less pronounced, change the nose out, it looks like a squirrel. All right. So from here, I'm going to ask my family what the skull actually belongs to. They're going to send me a picture, and I'll be back in the next clip. See you then. All right, guys, we're back. So found out what kind of animal this is, and mountain lion thing wasn't too far off. There we go. It's a lion. So I think I'll just say I got pretty lucky on that first guess, going with like a mountain lion. Um, but it's the Big Daddy himself, the king of the jungle, king of Pride Rock, the lion. So hope you enjoyed this episode. I think we're going to do a few more of these, and yeah, hope to see you next time. Go ahead and leave a like and share your thoughts in the comments. If you have any suggestions as to what I should do next for a video, I'd love to hear them. Anyways, this is Odd Job Entertainment signing off.